Hi, my name is Brian Gilbert. You might have seen me at multiple DrupalCons where for many years I've been leading and developing the tools for the First Time Sprinters Workshop or First Time Contributors Workshop. Um, so the reasons that I'm passionate about joining the DA board is particularly around growing the Drupal project. I was talking to a friend yesterday that I met at my first DrupalCon in San Francisco in 2010, which was also where I got my first core commit. He was explaining how, as someone with technical knowledge that doesn't build Drupal sites day to day, he was finding it very difficult to understand how best to approach the task of updating his sites from Drupal 7 to Drupal 8. I think the key here is that we need to clarify the processes of understanding how to both use Drupal as a beginner and as a continuing user. I think my previous mentoring effort has been focused in the beginner area, but there's a place for a more strategic approach that helps contributors and users over a longer time frame. Why I believe this is important is that it will have the largest impact on the size of the community over time. And having a healthy, growing community means that we will have a healthy project for a long time. I think my perspective is unique in that I have a lot of personal involvement in the challenges of onboarding new contributors, and therefore a view of the things we can do to help make that part of the journey easier for newcomers. As a developer, an entrepreneur, business owner, an open source believer and advocate, and also with perspective from the Southern Hemisphere, I believe I have a lot to offer. I've been using Drupal for over 12 years, and I've also been a long-time active Drupal contributor, organising events and mentoring as well. I run successful Australian and international companies, which are both known for having high-quality product. And I've grown sizable communities for numerous services and products throughout my career, from a web chat to 3D printing communities, and growing a community around my 3D printing-based side business as well. I have experience in organising local Drupal conferences and camps, and have mentored at about 6 DrupalCons now. I have experience using the DA as a fiscal sponsor for local events, and first-hand experience of how it doesn't always work very well when you're in a non-US currency region. Why am I running for the board? I'm running for the board because I believe I have the right temperament for the role. I've never really seen race, colour or orientation as any means of rank or identifier. I'm willing to listen, make an effort to understand, empathise and debate the merits of differing opinions without the need to take differences personally. Being elected would also mean I would be at DrupalCons to deliver the First Time Contributors Workshop for the period of my term, something which is not so easy travelling from Australia all the time. So thank you for taking the time to listen. I would appreciate if you vote for me. And if I ever see you at any DrupalCon, or if you see me, feel free to come up and say hello and have a chat. Take care.